challenge, or rather than being a mundane affair. So the challenge here was in this being a hardcore commercial project with lower floors as shopping and upper floors as offices, kind of a mixed-use development happening. The principal challenge was whether we accept the fact that this is a commodity or this is a resource. So this challenge in mind and this thought process started with this idea, okay, how do we convert this opportunity as a resource rather than being a commodity only? By commodity, I mean that, like the kind of towers we see in today's mass urbanization, the rapid urbanization happening with the glass boxes going high-rise, and each office looking like a small pigeonhole penetrating through this into the open areas. So the idea here is to create an identity for each individual person or maybe an office who plans to buy a property here. So each element, each space becomes in its own entity, its own association. And he starts connecting with that space, which is more important. So the idea, the second perspective was that how do you infuse life into architecture? I mean, we normally do a lot of architecture, the kind of different type of topologies of architecture is happening. But what's important is that how do we get life into architecture? And the way we perceived as an expression, as an expression for modern architecture is that let's create spaces for individual persons enjoying them, sitting there, so that rather than become a mass appearance, it becomes an individual's paradise. So it's like, sometimes I believe that architecture is also like a fairy tale. So we need to create stories. And your building should be a threshold for creating these stories. And not that your architecture should be a story in itself. So how do people relate? That's the whole idea. So there were challenges. The builder wanted FSI, there were limitations of ground coverages, then there were limitations of parking areas, being heat interlocks too in your basements. Things like these challenges are normal in very hardcore commercial projects. So the other thing I would like to highlight here is that we really need to see these projects as opportunities and move ahead on that direction. Then only we'll accept the new challenges which the society is going to face. Otherwise, we just remain as mundane, we do mundane buildings and carry all these forwards. So, sorry, the Nicola slide here. Sorry. So this is the kind of expression we wanted to give for the. आप लोगों ने बोला नहीं कि स्लाइड दिख नहीं रही है? चल रही थी दिख रही थी, आंखों में बसी हुई थी. So this is my expression for the contemporary office guys who want to buy an office space in this hardcore urban scale development, large blocky kind of buildings we see normally. So in terms of context, the only thing in mind was how do I relate people, environment, surroundings, and yet create an identity, an image to an individual. So that was the whole perception through which we created this design. A simple model-looking architecture with a lot of terraces, spaces penetrating through the volumes. That was the idea. So, I mean, this is all blah blah. This we can read later on. So, I think more or less we started with this concept of a blocking, and we started gradually creating a space. Terraces and some podium gardens. So the idea is to have these interactions at all levels. That was the idea. And I mean, it's both ways. I mean, if you look at here, it's both ways. I mean, you have ventilation moving around here. So these are also open pockets. So this whole idea of creating volumes randomly, perforating the block, so that you have the vision throughout, rather than just being sitting in a box office. That's the idea. So, I think the core idea is this only. I think I'm okay. So, these are the various floor plans. If you want me to go into detail, I'll go. Otherwise, we can just overlook these plans as a conceptual layouts, because this was a conceptual layout level. So, I think the principal idea is pretty clear. Yeah. Thank you.